Okay, this is exercise 6-8, creating a stair by component. This is going to take us a little bit more time to do. We're going to learn how to create a stair by a component, modify the width, the run sketch, reposition the run, reposition a landing, and then modify a floor sketch in this exercise. So it's a little bit more in depth. So on level 1 we have a stairwell and we have some reference lines already created for us. We're going to activate the architecture ribbon and we're going to select stair by component. So remember, we have to come over, click on the little black arrow if you don't see what you need, stair by component, and we're going to select the railing button over here. So this opens up the railing dialog box where we can select what type of railing we want to be on these stairs. We're going to select guardrail pipe, no balusters, and then we're going to say OK. In the options bar, so the green bar over here, we want to set the location line to run left. So that means we're going to start on the left side. And we're going to set the offset to 0 feet 0 inches and enable automatic landing. Okay, this is going to put a landing in for us as we draw these stairs. We're going to activate the run button. So we've got run selected over here. We're going to start the run at the intersection of the right reference plane and the inside finished face of the bottom wall. So right here. So we're going to click, that will be click number 1. Then we're going to go to reference point number 2. And then we're going to continue on by selecting the reference point right here and then moving forward and selecting this last reference point over here. Okay, now we're going to click the green check mark and you may see a warning. So it says it's talking about the railing not being continuous. And if you put it in 3D view, you'll see that there are some changes that we need to make so that the railing is continuous. And actually I was supposed to draw another set of stairs in there, and I didn't, so I need to do that as well. I'm going to go back to level 1. You can close out of that warning, but I would like to go back in. I'm going to hit undo so I can get back to my sketch, and it says to place another run again, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right on top of this one. So it's like you're just repeating the same steps you did to place another set of stairs. And then once you've got all the stairs created, we'll move on to the second part. Okay, so now I can see I've got all my stairs created. Alright, I'm going to go back to the level 1 plan. I'm going to select the stairs and select edit stairs on the ribbon. So I'm going to select my stairs and then edit stairs. I'm going to select the second run. So this is my second run up here. And I want to select the move tool, and enable constraint. So constraint is going to only allow me to move these stairs right or left or up or down. I can't move them anywhere else but that. So I want to select the run and move it 11 inches to the right. So I'm selecting this and then I'm moving over 11 inches to the right and I click. And then you're going to see that there's a warning message. It says the landing depth is less than the run width. So if I was to look at this in 3D, you would see that the landing extends too far. I'll look at it so you can see it. But it's going to extend too far into the wall and it needs to be adjusted. So we have to adjust this because it's going to stick too far into the wall. Okay. So we can do this in 3D or we could do it in plan view, but what we need to do is we need to select the landing and we need to modify it so that the tread is hitting the face of the wall and isn't going into the wall itself. Okay, so we can do that couple different ways. Like right here, I could click on this and edit the stairs. And remember this little dot, we can pull that to try to meet the stairs. It's a little hard to do in 3D, so you may want to come back to this view and then move some stuff around so that everything lines up and that stuff isn't hitting the walls. Okay, so to get this stair to join to that floor, I suggest taking a look back at some of the exercises you've completed because they gave you hints on how to do this. I would specifically go back and take a look at exercise 6-7 because that same problem that we were having here was discussed in exercise 6-7 and they gave you the solution for how to fix it. Okay, so once you get everything connected, we're going to take a look at level 2. And we're going to select the third run, which is the top of the first run. So you're going to kind of got to be careful because it keeps trying to select the other one. There it is. This is the third run right here. And we want to select the convert button on the ribbon. Oops. I'm trying to get it. Oh, I don't know what happened to my ribbon. It's not showing me the convert button. I'm going to actually select it in 3D. It might be more helpful. Edit stairs. Go back to level 2. There it is. Now we're going to select the convert button. If you see a warning, we're just going to say we're going to close that, right? We're going to select Edit Sketch. And then we want to draw an arc from the end point of the landing on the upper left, so right here, end point of the landing to this curve right here. So we want to draw an arc. So one way we could do that is we could use the pick lines and pick the arc that's already there, and then we can use the trim and join tool and we can join these together. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Another way we could do it is we can use the start end arc. So we could start, and then we could say the end point of the arc, and then we could curve the arc to meet that same tangent. So that works as well. Alright, then we just make sure that we get rid of this boundary line in here, because remember we can only have a closed loop. We can't have any lines inside of each other. And now we want to extend the stairs to the end of this boundary line. So if we hit this Extend Multiple tool, we can click on the boundary line, and then we could just keep clicking on these stairs, and they'll extend over to the edges of that arc. Make sure if you need to use the trim tool, if anything's hanging out way past it, that you do that. I don't think I hit anything. We're going to select the green check mark. And we're going to switch to a 3D view. Turn this around. And you can see that we've created a stair here with a sweeping arc. And if you want to be able to see that a little bit better, we could probably do a wireframe view, or a hidden line view actually is a little bit better. And you can see the stair with the arc. I'm going to hit the green check mark. There we go. So now you see that that stair has a sweeping arc to it. And that's the end of that exercise. So make sure again that you just go back. If you had trouble joining this to the floor, you go back and take a look at the previous exercises you completed.